When you need to play and get the upset, this is one of the hardest things to do in tennis because of the scoring system. When you play someone stronger or higher ranked than you, it's difficult mentally because you need to focus on your own game and allow the other person to beat you. And depending on the situation, it might be a matchup issue. So you need to play in the moment. You gotta find what works for you against them, and don't think about the points or the games ahead or what will happen if you win. You gotta stay in the moment and focus on your strategy. Whenever I played someone really a lot better than me, I just focus on attacking one point in their game and coming after it. And for me, it was my chip and charge pattern where I would come in. I just played numbers, 2 out of 3. And the key was I played within myself. I just told myself he's gonna have to pass me. If I win 2 out of 3 points, I'll win the game. And I need to avoid silly errors and make the other person hit winning shots. Because the goal of when you play the higher ranked player and you're the lower ranked player, everyone watches you. It creates its own pressure. When you start doing really well against them, people will come start watching you, and that creates pressure for the higher ranked player. You need to be sure that you're hitting your shots and you're hurting them without hoping for an error. You want to force an error. Don't change a winning strategy. So for me, it was coming in all the time and serving and volleying all the time. And it really helped that when I did stay back, that the higher ranked player, he would just pass me or hit a winner from the baseline, and I could not stand the baseline to beat him, so I had to come in. But by coming in, I guarantee that I need to hit some shots. If I don't hit a good shot, he'll pass me, he'll winner. The other thing too is when they tend to play really well when they're down 5-2, 5-1, and they'll focus and cut down the errors. They'll start to make tactical adjustments. So I've been up 7-2 and I've lost against a better player because there's the element of surprise in my game where I serve and volley and chip and charge. Now, if you're just playing really well and hitting your shots, just try to stay focused on hitting each ball and playing each point. Don't worry about the score or the results. Just keep playing each point as they come along. And once they start to bear down, you might discover that they're not that good, that there is a weakness in their game and you have the game to beat them. So normally, to pull off the upset, there must be an element of your game that surprises them and creates problems for their game, while you're still playing within your game. The key will always be to stay focused on the fundamentals, hitting your shots, finding patterns that win, and staying focused on hitting those shots and making the other person beat you. The secret will be play your game, play each point. Remember, 2 out of 3 for them to beat you. Make them beat you. I've played players that don't believe they can beat me and they just beat themselves. I just put the ball in the middle of the court and they hit the ball out. It's the players that challenge me, that keep a lot of balls in play, that run around and get a lot of balls back, that forces me to beat them, that creates pressure on me as people start to watch me play. And remember, tennis is a game of errors, so don't overdo it. Always start slow, then build up, and add to your game later playing harder. When you play a higher seeded player, that same rule still applies. They might not be that good. I've played people that I ranked in the ITF 275 and I was like unranked and they weren't that good. Also, they might not like your playing style. So once you find your playing style works, stay within your game limits and stay focused on the fundamentals, but play each point. Don't get ahead of yourself and think of the future.